Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. A very good morning to you guys all out there, wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful day. And look, a lot is taking place, especially at the top hierarchy level of Chelsea Football Club. In terms of the playing body, not so much is happening. Yes, we have a game against Brighton coming Saturday, but apart from the training, not many news coming out from that angle. The latest information we are receiving is from the top management level, and Chelsea are still, my goodness. Well, before we go into management news, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea's next opponent in the EFL Cup, Carabao Cup, is Wolves, Wolverhampton. Yes, our next opponent in the Carabao Cup round 4, after eliminating Lincoln City. Our next opponent is Wolves. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Wolves versus Chelsea, and all these games are away. We are traveling to Wolverhampton. It is what it is. The last time we met, we beat them 6-2. Yeah, not with this same current squad though. But we beat them 6-2. Ladies and gentlemen, are we going to be able to do it again? Not bad, not a bad pairing. Looking at the other teams, Chelsea could have met Liverpool, Arsenal, but we have like somebody will say, we are always getting the cheapest teams to meet. Hopefully, we have a fully fit squad by then. We need to take this competition seriously. We need to take it serious. With the FA Cup, Chelsea need to take these two competitions serious. Yes. One of those trophies plus a top 4 finish this season, for me, it will be a success. Yeah. I initially, early stages of the season, I said Chelsea is in a position to win the league title. I still think so. With good management of the squad. If Enzo Maresca will not be making panic changes, we can still win it. With the squad we have, full of talent, though full of mistakes as well. If we can sort out our defensive issues, especially in January, if Chelsea can go in for Mike Maignan to beef up the goalkeeping department, yes, it is what it is. That is my personal thinking. We are still in the title race. It's not yet Liverpool. No. Listen, Liverpool, I think I heard it. Injury. Liverpool, they are facing their own, part of the injury crisis as well. Not just Chelsea. Injury. Liverpool, which of the players? I have to check them my next video to confirm which player sustained serious injury. Yeah. Arsenal, the same thing. Noni Madueke is already injured. Hamstring, right? So it's not just Chelsea. Now, the title race is still open. Don't think Liverpool is already leading 5 points, so therefore they've taken the league. No. It's still widely open, ladies and gentlemen. So, Chelsea being the top 4 and winning the FA Cup or the League Cup, Carabao Cup, I will call it a success because the league is not an easy thing. It's not easy. Now, we understand Chelsea have been slapped with £25,000 fine. Yes, £25,000 fine by the FA for how they behaved in the 2-1 defeat at Old Trafford. Yes, referee Peter Banks showed 6 yellow cards. 6 yellow cards to the Blues in total. That include Enzo Maresca himself, our head coach. He also received a card. And a straight red to Robert Sanchez. So Chelsea have been fined £25,000 for misbehavior on the field of play. Yes, at Old Trafford last weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Now, do you realize that in that game against Manchester United at Old Trafford, in the VIP box, Chelsea had a large delegation. Chelsea had a very large delegation at the VIP box, at the director's box on Sunday. There was Egbali, Will Stanley, Lawrence Stewart, Joe Shield, Sam Joel, Daniel Filkenstein among the traveling party. Among them, equally was one notable man, David Rea, the man that just resigned from Brighton. Less than 2 weeks ago, after his surprise resignation or departure from Brighton as their technical director, was spotted at Old Trafford with Chelsea directors. What does that mean? No, Chelsea. No, let's just buy the entire team, Brighton. Let's just go and price Brighton. Brighton, we want to buy you. Enough of Brighton deals. So we've gone in for one of their director now. Their sporting director, the experienced man, David Weir. Their technical director, Chelsea have now gone in for him. We are only left with the announcement to be made. What is left is the announcement to be made. Let's just Egbale, Todd, you guys should just price Brighton. Say you are buying it. Let the fans know that you have bought Brighton, because you've bought almost everything from Brighton. We took their coach before. Their sporting directors, we took them away from them. We bought almost our 4, 5, 6 players from there in the past 3.5 seasons alone. Everything possible we can see, we are taking from Brighton. Just buy the entire club. My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, now, I said earlier on that if Chelsea can get a good goalkeeper, maybe Mike Menon, around January transfer window, to beef out the squad, and equally a centre back, yeah, we understand Chelsea have actually left cash in reserves for January window. Yes. Chelsea have actually left cash in reserve for January transfer window should they decide an area needs strengthening. Now we are aware Maresca requested for a goalkeeper. We didn't buy it for him. He said he wanted a centre back. We didn't get it. I'm not too sure if he was involved in buying of Hatu. But if indeed a cash was reserved from the report we are receiving, if cash was reserved for in case January transfer window, then we have to start working on that from this moment, because Chelsea really need. Look, we've bought so much, yet we're not getting anything out of it. We need to begin to change the idea, the ideology. Maresca made a statement last week talking about Liverpool, that they bought players that can win them the title. Last season they won it. Maresca said last season Liverpool won the title. And this season the kind of players they bought is an intent of trying to win the title again, plus the Champions League. Means that Maresca knows the caliber of players that wins titles. He knows that his squad, this squad right now, is not a title winning squad. He knows. That statement from him. And I noticed one thing. The past few months or few weeks, Maresca has been throwing indirect jabs at his directors. Indirectly, he's been speaking to them indirectly. Indirect jabs he's been throwing to them. Well, let him that have ears hear what the Spirit is saying, what Maresca is saying. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, it's your breakfast. I will not be going too far with you. But hey, guys, if the board, if Chelsea board really want to win something with this squad, we have so much talent in there, but we are not there yet. Especially the defense, with West Fofana not stable in that defense, with injury crisis every now and then. Now that he's back, we are not seeing the best of West Fofana yet. Levi Cowell is out. Only God knows when. he'll be back. If all these are happening, then Chelsea still need to strengthen that defense. We need to strengthen that defense. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea fans, the breaking news that I have for you this very morning is that Liam Delap is targeting to return to full fitness in 2026. No more November. The report we are receiving is that Delap's return date has been shifted to 2026. That means that the remaining of this year, we are not going to be seeing Delap playing for Chelsea. Guys, do you know the painful part of this? Chelsea let go of Jackson because of this guy. Chelsea sold Jackson on loan, right? Now we said we are selling 80 million, right? Because of Delap. Isn't it? So you can imagine Chelsea letting go of Delap. Same day. Chelsea letting go of Jackson. Same day, same night. Delap got injured. And now he's going to be out for 4 to 5 months. This usually is 6 months. So if you want to add the last 1 month to it, plus the next 4 months, it means you're going to January, February. January, February. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. And come to think of it, this number 9 jersey, I remember when Delap wanted to go in for this jersey, this number 9 jersey. You know, most of our strikers, they hate that jersey is more like a cursed jersey. I don't believe that though, but it looks like that number. Delap went in for 9 jersey, number 9. Jackson didn't go for 9, he went for 11, right? Yeah. Jackson jersey is number 11. Isn't it? Yeah, Jackson was 11. Now, Delap went in for the number 9 jersey that no one wants to make use of. Delap.
And Madueke was 11.
Oh, Madueke was 11. So what was Jackson's number?
15 or something.
15. You are correct. You're right. You're right. You're right. The number 9 jersey was there, but Jackson didn't go for it. Delap went for it. Now he's out of the squad. You see, when you are, this we call destiny. If it's Africa, we say let's go and find out from somewhere what happened to him. Why? Maguire to fill in the gap since he's returned to the club. Our coach doesn't even want to use him. Now against Brighton, even if we are to play Delap, Joao Pedro's number 9, and we are playing Estevao as number 10, who is the backup in case of something? Because Kopama, I'm not too sure Kopama will be available against Brighton. Who will be the backup? Already, Dario Esigo has a backup for Caicedo. Is injured. So there's no backup for Caicedo. We have Andrew Santos, right? Okay. So we have Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Andrew Santos. Those are the 3 midfielders we have right now. Then we invert Reece James, right? So if we are making use of Enzo Fernandez and hey, by the way, Chelsea fans, let's be patient with some of the players. I have seen in social media all the attacks on Enzo Fernandez. It's too much. This guy last season, he gave his best. We saw the best of one of the best footballs from Enzo Fernandez last season. Now they came back, all of them are tired. They never had the preseason. They came in from club workout, had only 2 weeks break. Guys, I'll be back. It's your breakfast. I hope to see you guys on the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.